right, welcome to Tech with Ty, the video and podcast edition. This time we're talking about gadgets, links and comments now, and self-promotion on social media. So diving right in, last week I sent out an email with a ton of links to gadgets that I thought were good Black Friday deals for real estate. So I started off with a list of gadgets that I thought were good Black Friday deals for real estate agents. Starting out with an iPad for $239 if it's not something that you're using in your listing presentations or even walking around on buyer consults or during the viewing of listings. I think it's an excellent value. It's something you can carry around easily. It doesn't replace a laptop. I've tried.
No, I think people think that it will too, but I've had agents come in here and they just don't know how to even work the iPad. I'm like, I just can't do the same amount of stuff a laptop can. Like, they have like their dingy little keyboard up here and they're like typing on like that flat surface. I'm like, that would drive me nuts.
You definitely can. Like I've taken mine on travel with me.
I couldn't.
But I still prefer my MacBook, like for sure.
Oh yeah,
100%. It's a workhorse compared to a toy.
Yeah, I've never been an iPad user though. So
I love it for just browsing the internet or like sitting there.
That's what my phone's for.
That's a bigger version.
That's
anyway,
true.
Ozone Machine was another huge one. Those were on sale for $59. You can check now. By the time this video comes out, they're probably not, but these are tools
Cyber Monday. Well, never mind.
By the time this comes out, they won't be.
Yeah, it's true.
But no, they're awesome to have to get rid of those odors in houses from pets and smokers and all those different things. So something you probably want to have in your arsenal anyway, because they're just really nice to have to make your listings smell a lot better than sometimes they do. Moving on, we had social media graphics on sale.
50% off.
50% off. We're going to run that through the end of this week with the code. I think it's BF50. BF23.
I can look it up.
We'll put it at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
The code's right here.
Right there.
So Abby does a fantastic job providing you guys with social media graphics on a monthly basis, and then does it by quarter as well. So check those out, 50% off right now. Two that didn't make the cut, we actually just released with Market Impact Media and the Dayton market. You can do the pro subscription, which means that you can get, for $500, you get 30% off all of your tours. So 3D tours, video tours, photo packages. You can sign up. Again, we'll put the link in the comments here, but a really cool promo that we just launched. So check that one out. Video Magnet was the last one. So we relaunched WeEdit as Video Magnet, opening that up to not just our agents, but to any agents that want, and kind of quadrupled down on it. Instead of getting monthly emails with video scripts and video editing, we will do all of that for you on a weekly basis. And that is on sale right now for $8.99. So again, link in the comments.
Now I'm going to ask you, what did you buy for Black Friday and or Cyber Monday?
Nothing.
You didn't buy anything?
Nothing.
That
first
is
time in
unheard of for you, I feel like.
First time in 20 years.
Nothing Cyber Monday either?
Nope.
Like nothing?
Nothing.
That's crazy. Even I bought clothes.
Oh,
but
I didn't mention, these microphones were on sale as well. So check these out. These are
even if you don't get these on sale, I think these are worth it.
Yes.
It's just so easy to use.
Yeah, the Anchor work mics that plug right into your phone, whether you have an Apple or an Android. They come with a lightning adapter and a USB-C. So fantastic mics. And I got a lot of questions on, and I should have posted like Descript. They were running Black Friday sales.
Right.
And Video AI was running, because I actually have had a lot of comments in the last couple of weeks from agents asking, hey, what do you use for that? So check those sites out as well. But we talked about link in the comments, and that transitions nicely into the education section, which was, I've seen this huge trend of people not posting their videos. Like it'll be like a news article at the top with a photo to capture your attention. But then in the comments, they'll actually put the link to the video or to the article, as opposed to putting it right at the top. And so I tried this last week, and obviously I tagged a bunch of people in it as well, so I got more traffic than I normally would. But the engagements right off the bat were much higher than, I actually posted that same video in a group, a Remax group that I get a lot of engagement out of typically. And when I posted the YouTube link in that group, I got 0 crickets. Like,
really?
It was strange.
Wait, so you put just the link into this group. You didn't comment the link. So that's your A/B test that you did?
Yeah, and that's not a true test, but I've seen this trend where, and we've known for a while that Facebook wants to keep you on their site as opposed to have you go to YouTube. So they've always devalued YouTube links. YouTube will promote you. That's one of the check boxes. What do we use, TubeBuddy?
Yeah.
We use TubeBuddy for YouTube, and that's one of the check boxes they have, is like they will give you additional SEO.
Well, Instagram does the same thing with TikTok. Like if you post a TikTok video, like repurpose it and post it with like even your TikTok handle on there, it'll remove it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it won't catch you, but a lot, I would say like 40% of the time your video is removed if it's with the TikTok handle.
So either post natively on Facebook, which is definitely the best bet if you want people going there, but our goal is to get traffic to our YouTube site. So, and we've seen a huge increase in followers lately.
Yeah, I would say YouTube and Instagram are our two biggest platforms. Actually.
So you want to post that YouTube link because YouTube will give you additional search rank because that traffic came from Facebook. Obviously those two are competing against each other, but you could always post organically or natively to both different sources, but you're not going to get as much traffic on YouTube doing that. So next up, we did, and that video that I posted in the links was the Now video, which is Brian Buffini's acronym for No Chaos, Own the Listings, and Win the Market. So I did a video with some of my favorite brokers, the best brokers in the country, who did a phenomenal job talking about things that agents can concentrate on right now to do exactly that. Avoid the noise that's in the market with interest rates, avoid the noise with the commission lawsuits, and start winning the listings. And my advice was to double down on video. You have a unique ability with YouTube being owned by Google to create a database or a library of videos where you are the go-to expert in your market. And that's why we created Video Magnet to help you do that.
Not only that, it's free. Like, this is like the first time ever, I think, that you can use such a powerful source of marketing that's pretty much entirely free, minus your time.
What we're doing is not free.
Well, no. I meant like if you were to be filming yourself and editing and doing whatever, you don't even have to edit if you don't want.
No.
We obviously just make it look better and more engaging, but if you choose not to, it's still 100% free for you, and all it does is take your time, and this is like the first time ever that I think.
I mean, social media has been free forever, but I think it's just now on the cusp of agents realizing the power of YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen agents in our office that have 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 views per video, and they're fantastic. I mean, she's the one I'm specifically talking about. She's received 2 to 3 leads within that first 2 months of doing videos because she was doing relevant content. The first thing that people do when they want to move to an area, especially a relocation area like we're in, is look up neighborhoods, look up schools, look up, and again, we've talked about this.
Tours. That's why you guys do restaurant videos. We're sitting down at restaurants. Like,
just talk about, and there are plenty of sources out there. You can go to ChatGPT if you want to, but come up with 5 videos that buyers or sellers want to know. I think we did one shoot last year with my team. We had 9 videos out of that, and it was just frequently asked questions.
Oh, yeah, I think,
And broke them into, minute clips. So something as simple as that is just a reference point so that when somebody does ask you that question, you can fire off a link to them. Because, hey, I'm driving right now, but check this out. It's a quick FAQ on, or what are the most expensive places to live in a community? What are the most affordable places to live?
And for the most part, all those videos are evergreen. Like those aren't gonna ever change. And I like market updates, like those tend to change. Obviously they fluctuate, but like the types of videos you're talking about, frequently asked questions and like localized stuff, for the most part, it's gonna stay the same for at least 2 years, unless like a new restaurant comes in, but then you just do another video.
Yeah, but then let's see, Charlie talked about owning your calendar, making sure that you're spending time on the right activities. Kristen talked about networking outside of just the office and real estate.
Yeah, I liked hers a lot, especially just because
she was on the tennis court.
She was on the tennis court. I feel like people think of networking as like, oh my God, I have to go network at this event. But it doesn't have to be this painful, like terrible thing. Like you're networking yourself when you're just going to certain events in your community that you enjoy and that you are interested in.
Yeah.
Like it's not just going to like some conference and like having to talk to people you don't like. It can be fun.
No, absolutely. And we talk about finding your niche all the time and to create videos around that. Nimesh talked about doubling down on social media, and Todd talked about working your sphere. And then Lockie talked about also working your sphere and kind of those people that are going to make sure that they refer you. I'm sorry, John talked about those that are going to refer you. So very common themes: social media, marketing, owning your calendar, doing value-based activities or money-making activities, and then working your sphere. So, and then you wrote about self-promotion on social media.
Yeah, it kind of leans in towards a little bit of the education portion, a little bit. So basically, obviously, when people are on the internet or surfing social media, they don't want to be sold to. And especially nowadays, that's just like constantly happening. Like if you're on Instagram, you're constantly getting ads. Even TikTok now with like TikTok Shop and everything, you're constantly being sold to.
Yep.
So how do you do that without coming across as if you're selling yourself? And I think you have to think about, if you're sitting down talking to somebody in person, would you really be pitching yourself in this way? Would you really be just having this picture of yourself saying like, call me? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be like immediately telling that person, like, here's my card, and then like not talking to them ever again.
Right.
Like you would be doing it in a natural, more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, just like more of a natural way. And so two things that we've really been organic way, yes. So two things we've been really focusing on is valuable content and then making sure it's relevant, but I'm gonna throw in a third one, and that's relatable. So obviously posting videos that you're more relatable and people see more as a person and not really just like a salesy real estate agent, and they get to know you that way, and therefore you're building a relationship with them without them even realizing that they're being sold to.
Well, I mean, it ties in perfectly with the other segments that we had, because Kristen talking about networking at tennis, like that's
she's
authentic.
not going there with the whole purpose of like, hey, I'm gonna sell myself down their throats. Like she's going there to actually have fun, and it organically enters into networking.
And if she's relatable, and they see her content out there as the expert, like that's value based.
And they will, because they'll friend you on Facebook, and then all your stuff's on there. So
yeah. So again, you have a tremendous opportunity with YouTube and with Facebook to create these value based content. We'll call them regimens, where people see you as the expert. So when they do have a question, they know that you're the person to go to. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse because we've talked about this ad nauseum from the last year, but
you can tell it's working because that's one of the main reasons TikTok blew up, is because it's all about relatable content. Like it's just very candid. It's not really planned. It's starting to change a little bit now because TikTok's so popular. But even UGC content, user-generated content, it's companies reaching out to these people who actually use the product, and they're promoting it instead of like hiring some influencer who's never touched the product in their life.
Well, and just a few weeks ago, I posted the climb of UGC and social media watch time compared to Netflix and compared to cable.
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
So again, tremendous opportunity out there for you. Go get it in 2024. Don't wait. Start now. And if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're real people.
We are. We're being relatable to you right now.
We'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye.